Not a crazy day today, but we do have some pretty heavy-handed buyouts happening. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So I once again want to remind people that Magnificent Maestros is up on Kong's cards, and discount code MCO40 will actually save you on your purchase. That's right, you can save all of the money that you are going to want on this set by using that discount code. I mean, the product's going to look a little bit expensive, but that's fine. Point is, you know, it's available for the people that do want to pick up this set. Arguably so. I mean, this set's looking a little bit better than its predecessor. So we'll see where this set goes. So yeah, Kong's has Maestros up and available for you today. Let's talk about one of the, probably the most interesting movement I've seen on the market recently. It is the Speed Duel Common Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Speed Duel Battle City Finals. It's actually popped up on Best Selling, and I had to kind of do a double take on this, because not every day that, you know, we're seeing Blue Eyes White Dragon something rotating over on the Best Selling page. But the reality is, it is a common version of this specific art, and it's also a Speed Duel card. And as we've been kind of tracking over with time right now, these Speed Duel cards have been, you know, definitely doing some things. Now you're looking at this and you're going, Robbie, oh, who the heck cares? This is 38 cents, 38 cents. You're right. I agree with you. But somebody bought 15, and then let's kind of mosey on down here. 728, somebody bought 700 copies of this at 38 cents a piece. Now, that's a little bit more than the 38 cents I'd want to be spending on these, but I mean, they got a pretty big haul on these, all things considered. What is the math on that? $266 for the potential to make money, and it looks like this has been getting kind of bought off the market, honestly, kind of very slowly. Obviously, you got a couple more benchmarks here before it starts kind of go up, but you know, you only have one big 700 listing here. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I assume over time they probably will erode this down and actually see it actually disappearing. So once again, we're really going to have to do a specific market watch just on Speed Duel itself, because the reality of the situation, you know what? We're going into Battle City Finals. I don't even care. All right, this Market Watch has been brought to you by Speed Duel Finals. So, of course, your best-selling card is Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I see Gravekeeper's Commandant is bringing up the rear in this set. 60 copies sold at 48 cents a piece. What? That's 37 more sold on the 16th. Okay, so these are heavy-handed buyouts that are occurring. Dust Tornadoes, let me guess. Also, large quantities of these got bonked. 50, 11... 28, 10. That's interesting. Just over the last month and a half, specifically on 3 older format playable cards. Breaker the Magical Warrior, let me guess. Also, same crazy things. 20, 40. Those are all within the last couple of days, too. But nothing heavy-handed beyond that. Gravekeeper's Descendant. Okay, so another common from Speed Duel. 35 cents a piece on base. 60 copies came through. Did one person just hammer through one seller? 45 moved on the 48, or for 48 cents. Breakthrough Skills probably moved as well. This is probably 12, 12, and 12, and 11. Okay, so Red Eyes, or Breakthroughs, have been moving at a pretty decent pace for the penny stonks. Red Eyes, let me guess, kind of same thing here. I see 569 down there, but only 15 of these have moved, with no major backings pushing through with that. So not even really crazy. The boxes for this, though, these have gone up. Holy crap, man. These are really $39 to $40 a piece. This product aged like the best fine wine that you could possibly hope. And honestly, these have been tracking at 40s, looks like, for a little while. They don't sell in very large amounts, but that doesn't matter. As long as, you know, they're moving. Injection Fury Lilies also. Any large movements on these, or do we watch somebody pot? Who came through here and penny stonked this set? Let me guess. Quaking Mirror Forces also have some large amount gone. Only 12 on the 30th, 15, 6. Okay, that was just over the course of a month. So, okay, interesting. Let me guess. Prematures, no heavy-handed movements. Okay, so it looks like our immediate push through on this set is limited to the very early cards on this. Though Spiritualism's also getting kind of low in listings. That's actually kind of crazy to see. Let me guess, this one was heavy-handed, 33333, 97, and 94. Oh my god, they cratered those off of the market. That is actually impressive to see Spiritualism getting hammered that hard. Well, I mean, it's Speed Duel, man. There's nothing else to really say about this. The Night Train Blue Traveler. Really? This card is on best-selling as well. This is another one I had to do kind of a double take for. Honestly, though, just kind of look at your quantities. A lot of playsets have been moving just over the last couple of days. It's very, very... People like trains, man. And I think just the sheer amount of playsets that are rotating through the market here puts the eyes on this for people just to want to pick them up. Honestly, it's very simple. You don't have to go too crazy to just like, trains doing their thing. Abyss Spheres. This one is more of the over time we've been watching this. This card, I'm honestly impressed with how the community has just looked at this card over the years, because it has only been just piercing upwards throughout time. A couple months ago, at the beginning of summer, these were 33s. You're in August now, and you're like pushing $39 a copy, which, I mean, isn't great, but, it is some upward momentum going up. Actually kind of disgusting seeing at how fast these actually rapid fire on up. Ultras are also kind of doing the exact same thing here. You can get near mints now at 23 on up to $30 a copy, which is crazily enough. Once these are gone, these are at 120. All right, I do not recommend, and I mean this, I do not recommend going crazy on these. Like, that's so bad to actually see. Like, how big is your honest most recent sale? 25s, and then 20s, some 35s, 47s. Yeah, I do not recommend spending that much money on that. That's crazy. Debunks. Well, this one's a little bit surprising. I guess I shouldn't be surprised about this, because this card is basically one of the cool counters that kind of exist within formats, but we are disappearing quite quickly here. Because it's what? Negate the activation of an effect monster's effect that activates in the hand or in the graveyard, and remove it from play. It provides you with a straight banish, but it also provides you with a negate on a counter trap card. So for some, format application, it's not bad, but 18s, 9s. We do see these actually, kind of going up pretty quickly. Your common structure deck ones are 14s. These are 33s. I'm actually just more shocked to see Debunk over time has just shattered my expectations. Like, honestly, this card is just kind of an abnormality when it comes to the game itself. And honestly, that's going to be a lot of the cases with a lot of these older cards, because, find a reprint of it. Oh, wait, your last reprint is from Power Code Starter Deck. Crazy work, Konami. We also have Horn of the Heaven. First of all, First Ed Metal Raiders Anything is a very interesting topic of conversation, and there are only 8 copies of these on the market. There's actually a Portuguese listing here on First Ed for $50, and then we go up to 58, basically to 60, and then creep on up to 68, basically 70, and then 85, and then we just kind of continue onwards on the up and up train. But this is one of those cases of, it's OG First Ed. Metal Raiders has not, these are like 25 plus years old now at this stage, which is incredibly rare to see. So, I guess this is where we're at right now in terms of the game. So what do you guys think about everything in today's market? Like I said, it's not an exciting market today, but it's a little things that are happening, moving around right now, that I think are the most interesting. So you guys stay safe out there. Put a little smile on your face, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.